hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you peeping. Quit hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you peeping. Quit hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you peeping. Quit hiding in the bushes now. Come on. Hello, everyone. Hello, good afternoon. It's 11, a little after 11 in my neck of the wood. What time of it in your neck of the wood? Oh, hold it. This is Black Titanic coming live from Huntsville, Alabama, where all the happenings been. Hey, you guys, House of Rules. I don't own any rights to any music if they pop up, right? Everything is allegedly and for educational purposes on this channel and entertainment. Well, how you guys doing? Y'all saw the thumbnails. I am going to keep my foot on them Scots necks. I hold Kingdom Ring responsible. Kingdom Ring is Carlos King's production. These are his employees. His employees is using his platform to go out in the community and scam people. They have even used it as a title. It's for the community. It's for the community. Well, y'all seen that. Y'all saw everything they say they did is for the community. Yes. And they are using this platform to solicit and scam people in the community. Now, we're gonna do Joy today. Joy was the lady that owns the dermatologist clinic, right? She was on Anthony's channel. My heart broke. Yeah, my heart broke. $250,000, y'all. $250,000. This man scammed her out of it. Then bullied her. When she started confronting him about her money, he do what he always do to women. He bullied her. She said he called her bipolar. And then told her if she fired him, he was going to put a lien on her business. Yes. Good afternoon, Crystal. Let me say hi to you guys. Yes. This is Krista Amos. Good afternoon to you. Nikki Brata. Good afternoon to you, Nikki. Nikki. Yeah, come on up, Nikki. Hey, Linda Gamble. How are you? Trinity, at some point, the content creator. Trinity, at some point, and then the rest of you content creator, thanks for being here. I'm putting my Cash App yet. Thanks for the Cash App, you guys. I got Cash App, PayPal, and Super Chat. Oh, y'all, this storm just don't want to go away. This storm, after I got through talking to y'all, as soon as I got through talking to y'all, the lights went out. At least I made it through this time. But they didn't stay out as long as they did the other day. But I mean, it at the food outside last night. Every time I doze off, that thunder woke me up. We got some bad tornadoes going through here, but Thank God it's overpassing us, but we're just getting the aftermath of these tornadoes, y'all. Oh boy, this is tornado and Black Titanic. I'm trying to put my PayPal in. Yeah, this is tornado season here. We have bad tornadoes here, y'all. Yeah, they don't come often, but we have them here. Black Titanic. Y'all hold it. Let me write this and then I'll talk to y'all. My brains can't do two things at one time this morning. PayPal me dot slash. Thank y'all for being here. We're doing part two of the Know Yourself. Know Yourself. The 666. All my life I heard that was the devil number. 666. Your grandparents told you that. 666. Your mama told you that. 666. Your aunties and uncle told you that that was the devil. And all the time those Europeans was talking about you. Oh, that's what you're made out of, y'all. I don't say it. Know yourself. 6 protons, 6 neurons, 6 carbon, 6 electron. It gives you melanin. That's melanin. Yeah, that carbon was gives it its color. That's you. All righty, you guys. So we're going to talk about these people. I like to just say that Mrs. Joy, I didn't know at the time that every time I go on that construction site located on Madison Boulevard in Madison, Alabama, where they're supposed to be building that hotel, I didn't know that that's where I would be parking it at that lady's in the parking lot at Joy's office. I did not know that until she spoke. I said, "Oh, I always park there to film Martell Scopes, not marsau them Scopes." That's why she said they got a flag. You see, they flag, right? Because she gonna have them nightmares. Cause she had her office attached right to where they're building it, and that big old Scopes flag just flat all up in the air. But anyway, we're talking about Carlos King, you guys. Why don't hey TikTok with your girl? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So con artists, one of the reasons we touched on that yesterday about con artists, which is what Marceau is, they try to be very, very charming. And one of the things Carlos say that he likes about Marceau is his humor. Y'all know he always liked to do humor, but he never talks directly. He talks around in circles. That's what con artists do. They talk around in circles because they don't want you to understand them. Let's talk about the barber, the conversation with the barber. You guys heard that conversation with the barber. Thank you, TikTok, with the girl, with your girl. The conversation with the barber. See, those young men were smarter than Marceau. So Marceau just kept on talking around in circles. He could never trip them up. He could never take them off their game as to what they came there for. Hello, and thanks for all you do. You better than TMZ to us. Girl, thank you so much. Thank you for your content too, girl. You be on it too. You be on it. So let me see if I can pull that up. Y'all know it's from Anthony. Anthony is exposing these people. He's doing a good job with exposing these people, these scammers in the community. Let's listen. I did a tape on it, but I'm gonna pull it up. We're gonna listen to the barber, okay? Oh boy, it just breaks my heart when a little young man probably was looking up to my soul. He probably was looking up to my soul, y'all. He was looking up to this man, trying to be like him, and then he was bringing value to my soul company over there, y'all. Bringing value to it. I forgot to put the thing where I pass black, and it just tore up. That side over there still the same since 2019, since they got that place. They never did plan on getting that boy into that building. All the time, my son knew that he was going to scam this boy, this young man. I don't mean to call him no boy. It's two of them, y'all. And then a lot of people talking about some teacher don't know. Teacher do know. Teacher was right there. Teacher was right there in the conversation. Let's just listen to this conversation, y'all. If y'all hear something in the background, that's my dryer going. That's my dryer going. Try to get this to play. I don't know what's going on. I hate it. Y'all can talk to each other till I bring this up. I'm trying to get this to play, man. What's going on? Okay, it's just buffering over here. We got utility poles and everything down, so I'm not gonna be able to pull that up on my phone. I'll just talk it out. Well, the young man was went to Marsau, and he's wondering what's taking you so long. My soul would tell myself, well, in order for me to complete this, it's to continue on to what you say you gonna do and I'm gonna do. Now y'all know that don't make no sense, right? So the young man say, can you clear that up to me? What you mean? He said, it continues on what you gonna do, then I'll do what I'm gonna do. This is all he kept saying. So the young man said, well, I did what I did. I'll sign the contract and I'm giving you that money. And then Marcel kept saying, continue on what you're going to do, and then I'm going to do it. And the young man kept bringing him back to the contract. Now, have you to know, it took $8,000, according to the guy. It took $8,000 for him to break his lease where he was at, right? That's money right there. He didn't count that. And then okay, well, my soul, I think it was up to $20,000 or $25,000 total that he had to give my soul. Then y'all know the story. The money came from his deceased child that he had in a trust fund. And that's a process you have to go through. You have to go through the judge to get that money. But the judge approved it nevertheless. So these two young entrepreneur probably was looking up to it. And I heard him saying, well, you know what I offer you? I offer you a platform. And Tisha said it too. They offer him a platform, talking about love and marriage, Huntsville, and they offering him publicity through this platform. That's why I say ring them, Kingdom Ring, whatever your name is, Carlos King, they need to draw you up in a lawsuit as well. Because these are your employees. You know about them. You know about these people. You brought it up in your darn reunion about when they was getting sued. So you knew all about the first corporation, what they did to the first corporation. They tried to scam them. The reason that they got a lawsuit on it. Oh yeah, y'all, July the 31st, Zen Garden it started a court issue. July the 31st. Yeah. Anyway, the young man kept bringing him back to the contract, you guys. And then I think my soul be lying to Tisha too, because I wish I could pull it up. I don't know what's going on. I don't guess I have enough strength in here. We have a lot of power still down around here, y'all. So I was trying to pull up this conversation on my internet, but we got so many, ain't enough signals to pull it up. Tisha was something he had to do. Okay, it was something with electricity or something. Marsau claimed he's gonna go to the city or something about the electricity. So the guy asked him about how he done that, and went down to City Hall to do that with the contractor, the electricity. I'm getting it all twisted up, but y'all know what I'm talking about. In other words, Tisha said he had did it. Marsau said no, he didn't. He hadn't did nothing. So one of the reasons Marsau was telling was a delay because there was electrical problems. And he hadn't handled that. He didn't even handle that. And then the guy said that every day, 4 times a day, he drove by there. I drive by there every day too, back and forth, because it's right there where I have to go. I have to pass it every day. Yeah. That place right there look like a tornado that went through there, y'all. Look like a damn tornado that went through there. Let me see if I can pull it up. And y'all, I think I told y'all that yesterday. They trying to trick y'all like that's one of the things that they done built. They use that on their portfolio as Black Lounge. They did not build Black Lounge, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I used to party in there back in my day when I was in my 20s. That was the spot to go. All he did probably was throw some paint on the wall, maybe put some carpet down. Maybe that's where that lady carpet at. Oh, I shouldn't make fun of it. But the lady said that she paid him to go get her carpet because he ripped up all the carpet, Miss Joy. And she don't have no carpet, but what he did was put it in her name and got it on credit or something. So she got a bill for the carpet. She got to pay $6,000 in carpet. They gave the carpet to Marsau, y'all. Maybe that's where it went in Black Lounge. Tammy Jones said, here you go, Tammy. I still don't understand why people don't do more research before giving up their money. Calling all reference, going to the site, checking with BBB, do everything before starting your business. Yeah, I know. Because I've been a victim too. I didn't do all that, babe. And you know what? You look at them as being your brothers and your sister. We all in this together. We're minority. We're going to support each other. I'm going to support him and he going to support me. And see, that's probably what all of them had, because even Miss Joy, the doctor, the lady that owned that doctor office, said that's what she thought she was doing, supporting another Black business. And you would think that we got this unity, we got this bond together because we Black and we all in this together. We're just a few of us and we can help each other progress. But see, no. Everybody, your skin ain't your kin, y'all. And that's what she had to discover, and that's what he discovered, and that's what I did too. But see, they probably felt like they were okay. Because somebody on a national platform, I'm going to tell you what he always do, use this platform, Kingdom Reign. When he go to him, that's what he used. And then you think that somebody on a national platform like that is legitimate, that they wouldn't dare do you like that. But yes, that's a good question, Tammy Jones. We should do that. Y'all see that? Y'all see what Tammy Jones wrote? Let that be a learning lesson to all of us. This is what we should do. Black, white, Puerto Rican, whatever Asian, we have to do it. We think because they're our people, they wouldn't do us like that. Okay, let's see what Crystal say about the carpet. Crystal said that carpet in Marsau and Teacher House, they renovating all of a sudden. Yes, you earning something. Sure is, they renovating. Sure is, ain't they? And then the TV, they got a big old wall TV. So she don't get, This woman, certain stuff he didn't pay for at all. He got that woman money, ain't paid for at all, y'all. I forgot what it was, but it was something she gave him. And she called down there and they said, I believe it was the carpet. No, it wasn't the carpet because she got a bill for it. But it was something that he didn't pay for at all. He just kept the money. And she kept saying, when this going to come in? When that going to come in? When this going to come in? He kept giving her the runaround. So, and I noticed, I'm going back to the guy, the barber. He did the same way, just abandon the process and just won't speak to you. Because in that, I wish I could pull this up. Because in the interview, the guy said that they just quit talking to him. She blamed it on Courtney. Courtney, what Letitia blamed it on Courtney. Said Courtney's supposed to have been doing it, a lot of corresponding, but he said nobody. They just suddenly stopped talking to him, right? And so that's what Miss Joyce said. He just abandoned the process, and she didn't seen like 3 or 4 months. Workers weren't coming in because the workers saying that they weren't getting paid. Whoever he contracted work for him, they weren't getting paid, and they weren't getting the material, so they couldn't work. And so she telling them, no, I'm giving him money for that. He has the money to work for everything he need to do to pay y'all. He has the money for get the material. He didn't do nothing, y'all. This we talking about, they doing it for the community. That's why I went out to the community, started talking to people in the community, and they don't do nothing for that community, none of them. And then they got the nerve to show Kiki. They want to bring Kiki is barely a guest, and this young lady, to change her life, struggling with addiction, trying to change. She's doing very well, and this how what they want to do: focus on Kiki addiction. Okay, here go her channelers. Okay, y'all, let's go on and do we're gonna go ahead and her chandeliers lights never came. Y'all know that's expensive. Oh Lord, because she got those big old ceilings. And then they got a hang down from that ceiling, man. That would have been beautiful. And them antique, she had a whole wall of antique mirrors that she ordered. Oh, all that stuff expensive. Y'all saw that wall to wall, and she want wall to wall antique mirrors on her wall. She had a beautiful vision for her company. But this is what I want to say about her, what hurts me. She had to close half of her office down because he left it looking like a tornado that went through there. She had to close half of it down, and then so she can't get no business. She can only take certain people, right? Certain people, one side that she could use with certain people, the other side she can't use. So she'll lost clients. She'd have lost employees because she couldn't able to keep up with her employees. But she said she got some that's riding and die with her. Where she tried to get the pay to them as best as possible. You guys, okay? We're gonna talk about her later. I'm gonna go on and do know yourself. This is part two of melanin, which is what you're made out of, and your third eye. You actually have a third eye. Yes, y'all, right in the center of your brain. That third eye cause you to see visions. Y'all see visions. A lot of people see vision. They call themselves psychic. We call ourselves seers in those days. Now they named it voodoo back in the day because the Europeans did not understand the type of power that we have. We have those powers, and they didn't understand it, so they named it voodoo. And you guys are scared of it, but these are natural natural gifts that you are endowed with by the creator. It's not voodoo, y'all. It's you. Know yourself. And then when we had the knowledge of the plants, everything out there on the earth heals itself. So when your ancestor was going out there healing from the plants, they call that voodoo. They try to make us look like, we were doing roots to kill people, doing roots to make people fall in love with us, when actually they are healing plants, and we have the knowledge of that. We've lost so much of who we are. We don't know who we are. That has been taken away from us, you guys. But a lot of that stuff is still in your genes, in your DNA. All you got to do is embrace who you are. Try to deprogram yourself for a lot of this stuff and embrace who you are. Okay, here we are. Here we go. We're going to go to know yourself, who you are. 666. You hungry? You got this. You got these. Let me. Hold on, I'm gonna get you. You got those little hamburger sandwiches. Hold on, bro. Let me get this up for them, and I help you. Talking to bruh, y'all gotta feed bruh. Means that it's the devil, but they're right talking about you. 6 neurons, 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 carbon. Let's hear Dr. Layla. Dr. Africa Layla. This is him.
Now, melanin is commonly associated with your color of your skin. And that's what gives your skin its color. We call that pigment, melanin. But it's also in your nervous system, which causes you to transmit information faster and to store more information than any other race. It's also in your bones, which cause you to retain more minerals than any other race. And of course, is in your muscle, because you have what we call fast twitch reaction. You have a faster reaction time. And you have more vitamins and minerals in your muscles than any other race. Melanin is also in your eyes, because you absorb more color than any other race. And of course, is in your ears, you absorb more sound. So you will see colors differently than anybody else, and you will hear differently. So therefore, your music will always be different. You always put together colors differently. Melanin is in your taste buds, which cause you to have the ability to taste the full flavor of the food. You absorb more taste. So you always combine your food differently, and you eat somebody else's food and say that's bland or whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? That's because they don't have the ability to taste the full flavor of food like you do. The melanin causes you to have this ability. It's what we call the biochemical marker of life. The more melanin you have, the more civilized you are. The more melanin you have, the more psychic you are. See what I'm saying? I'm saying the more melanin you have, the more human you are. And that is what we're talking about. We're talking about how to understand this unique ability to be human, to be melanated, and how to sustain it. The problem with this melanin is that all drugs work by destroying melanin. It's not a drug unless it can destroy melanin in some way. It has to speed it up, slow it down, or destroy it. But they use different terms when they talk about melanin. They won't say melanin. They may say melatonin, which is made from melanin. Or they may say serotonin, which is made from melanin. These are hormones that are made from melanin. So you read in the literature, they melatonin or serotonin reuptake inhibitor. Those are chemical terms to say it stops your body from using melatonin, which is made from melanin, which means it stops your body from using melanin. We simply use these big old awkward terms. And we say it's melatonin reuptake or serotonin reuptake inhibitor. The problem with science is a very crude way to explain something. That's the problem with science. It's very crude. You can arrive at truth quicker with your spirituality than you can with some science. I'll be clear on that. Science is a very awkward and crude way to explain something. Because you have all these dumb formulas and stuff to move around, and then you got to use this foreign language, Latin, and all this kind of stuff that we get into. Then when we try to explain something to you, we wonder why you don't understand. Because it's a very crude way to explain things. But don't get lost in this jargon of science that I may use. Just simply remember that you cannot have science without culture. Culture perceives everything. It perceives everything. You can't have science without culture. You can't have biology without culture. You can't have a relationship without culture. You don't know the words to use. People are classified by their culture. We call it gender. You have a sex, male and female, but gender says that men have short hair, women have long hair, women wear dress, men wear pants. That's what we call gender. So gender helps you to even see the other sex. You can't relate to them without this gender stuff. Men are supposed to do this. Women are supposed to do that. That has nothing to do with nature. That's their gender. And gender you get from your culture. Your culture allows you to see each other, to hear each other, and to relate to each other. And culture is a combination of how you are chemically. So you would always have a different culture because your chemicals in your body are different because of the melanin. We're back to the melanin again, which times how you grow. It tells you, your body say, now you're supposed to be a teenager. Now you're supposed to have pubic hair. Melanin does that. It times just the cycles in your life. So when you mess with that melanin, you're messing with a lot of stuff there. You're messing with the cycles of the person, the rhythmicity of their body. You're messing with the digestive system, the reproductive system. You're messing with that melanin because that's the biochemical key to life. That's how you measure the age of a mummy. That's how we measure the age of your brain, how much melatonin is in it. It's the chemical key, but we don't use this word too much in science, probably because it will lead to black people.
All right, this is your pineal gland, titled your third eye. Now, when you're going through school, they'll tell you that it has no function, it's calcified, but not in black people.
The pineal gland is the most mysterious organ in the endocrine system. The pineal gland is also called the epicenter of enlightenment, the seat of the soul, or the third eye. This tiny pea-sized gland is shaped like a little pine cone, and it's residing in the center of our brain. It is sensitive to light and produces the hormone melatonin, which influences the sleep cycles. One of the most incredible functions of the pineal gland is that it releases N,N-dimethyltryptamine, better known as DMT. DMT is also called the spirit molecule, and it's considered by many to be among the most powerful psychedelics that we can experience. People who've used DMT report mystical visions that are often far stronger than with other psychedelics. They feel that they had been taken to alternate realities, interacted with sentient interdimensional beings, and had their entire worldview changed by visceral experiences that seemed more real than their daily life. To simplify it, the pineal gland can produce the molecule, which can transcend our consciousness into the higher dimensions and connect us to the divine oneness of the universe. When we sleep, the pineal gland produces small amounts of DMT, which is the driving force behind our dreams. What is even more astonishing is that during death, the pineal gland floods the brain with a huge dose of DMT, which helps our consciousness leave the body and rejoin the spiritual world.
Thanks for the
According to many
let's
ancient
talk
and
to
modern sources, the pineal gland, or the third eye, may hold the secrets to spiritual wisdom, inspiration, and psychic awareness. Utilizing its powers can be vital for the physical, mental, and spiritual health, while also being a gateway to higher consciousness. The pineal gland has been a subject of much interest since ancient times. Galen described it in the 3rd century, and the philosopher René Descartes identified the pineal gland as the seat of the soul. His explanation for this conclusion is quite interesting. My view is that this gland is the principal seat of the soul and the place in which all our thoughts are formed. The reason I believe this is that I cannot find any part of the brain except this, which is not double, since we see only one thing with 2 eyes and hear only one voice with 2 ears, and in short have never more than one thought at a time. It must necessarily be the case that the impressions which enter by the 2 eyes, or by the 2 ears, and so on, unite with each other in some part of the body before being considered by the soul. Now, it is impossible to find any such place in the whole head except this gland. Moreover, it is situated in the most suitable possible place for this purpose, in the middle of all the concavities, and it is supported and surrounded by the little branches of the carotid arteries, which bring the spirits into the brain.
Good bro, just walking to get him some exercise. He said he just going to the corner and back. Good bro, y'all. Y'all see bro? Bro been doing good since he been out that coma. We had a little setback, but had to go to rehab, but he back out. Okay, y'all, that's it. That was Melanin. That's who you made out of. And oh y'all, yeah, there's so much we don't know about ourselves. Hey y'all. Yeah, wasn't that interesting? I remember when I was in college and I was curious about the pineal gland, y'all. You know, you young, you don't a lot of stuff you don't know. And my instructor told me that the pineal gland was calcified. And then I found out that it is calcified in a lot of races, but it's not calcified in African Americans. Yeah. Well, did you guys know that melanin was so important? Did y'all know that? That you as a person is very important. And melanin is one of the other things too that melanin is. It gives us the fountain of youth. Yeah, because we age less than other races too. Y'all know that. Everybody know that. Yeah, having more melanin you got, it will hold your skin up. It give you the fountain of youth. So let's see what you guys are saying over here. I want to stay on this topic a little bit. So that pineal gland, it produces melatonin, not melanin. Melatonin which is a product of melanin, and it helps you to sleep. Y'all know you could buy that melatonin over the counter. Yeah, melatonin helps you to sleep. And it's secreted mostly at nighttime. That's when it's secreted because that's when you go to sleep. And it's secreted less in the daytime, that melatonin. But they're believed that a lot of our ancestors were called seers. If you look at any one of these African movies, they still try to do keep up with a lot of that African tradition. They went to a lot of seers for things that they wanted to know, advice. Yeah. And they rarely did they go to any doctors because they knew about all the plants out in the earth. You know, that's your third eye. You can look at this plant and say, well, yeah, this plant right here is for diabetes. This plant right here is for cancer. We had Dr. Shelby was like that. Y'all remember Dr. Shelby? He died. Oh yeah, y'all know that's suspicious how he died in that jail too, y'all. But Dr. Chevy was like that, and Dr. Chevy was curing a lot of people, and people with AIDS, people with cancer, and they took him to court, but they had to let him go because it was real, it was facts. He was really curing with just herbs because he had an eye for the herbs, the healing herbs from the earth. That's your third eye. Your third eye, letting you know what this plant is. And then there's some plants out there that are toxic. So you got to know what you're doing when you're a herbalist and you're going out there in the earth and getting those plants. All right. I'm going to tell y'all a plant that's really good for you. It's called pork salad. Looks like a regular leaf. Snakes like it. A lot of snakes like to eat it. But you have to boil it just right. If you don't, it can be poisonous to your body. But that pork salad is good. It detox your whole body. It's good to me. I like it. Remind me of spinach when you really get through cooking it. All right, you guys, we can get on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm gonna go ahead and play this so we can talk about it. I know y'all ready to talk about them Scots. I am too. But when I give y'all something, I need for you guys to go back and study on it. Study up on your melanin. Because you need to teach it to your children. Y'all just walk around here, don't think about what you made out of, do you? You don't think about what your skin is made out of. What gives you this color that you are, right? And then your hair, I'm proud of my hair. Child, sometimes I wear fro, sometimes I wear wigs, sometimes I wear weaves. But be proud of your hair. I ain't saying that not you're going to keep up with the style. A lot of people wear weaves. But some people, they just ashamed of their hair. You have never seen their real hair. That hair, your hair is just it's the best hair on this earth. Our hair is good hair. This is good hair. That nappy hair you got on your head is good hair. I tell y'all all the time, when they digging up them mummies 3,000 and 4,000 years ago, what do y'all see? A big old head of afro. That afro still on their hair. Their hair was braided when they went underground 3,000 years. It's still on there. Can you imagine? Nobody else here can withstand 3,000 years underground. No air, no nothing. You under there, underground for 3,000 or 4,000 years, and they dig you up. You still got a big old afro on your head. That's good hair, y'all. Good hair. And I tell people all the time, y'all like to think that good hair is that wavy or that straight hair. But good hair is clean, healthy hair. That's what good hair is, y'all. Clean, healthy hair. Don't be ashamed of your hair. You want to wear your hair sometime, wear it. That's what I do. Y'all see me pop up sometime with a little old fro. Yeah, I'll pop up. I've always been like that. I've never been ashamed of my hair. But I do wear different styles, Sometimes I get lazy and wear these braids because I be too lazy to do my head. The braids just easy to wear. But anyway, your hair acts as a natural antenna when you go outside. Your hair is the only hair out of all the races that can defy gravity. You go out there and pick that fro up. It's defy gravity. Nobody else's hair can't do that. Also, we your melanin, the melanin you got in your skin serve as a protection from the sun. The sun is your friend. The sun friendly to us. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I was shocked this little white girl was in my classroom and she came, it was in the summer, coming back from the summer, and she was blistered up. And I was like in the seventh grade there, y'all. Didn't know nothing about white people. She said, the sun did this to me. And I was like, what? The sun ate you up like that? I said, well, little kids, they don't hold nothing back. I was young. And I said, well, the sun hate y'all. No, I didn't mean no harm, but I was just in the seventh grade. I said, you mean the sun hate white people? And then she started crying, and I didn't mean no harm, but when you young, like this stuff that's just come out like that. But yeah. And then when y'all go out there, they tell y'all to use all that sunscreen. That sunscreen gonna get your butt cancer. Well, you don't need it. You're gonna be put all that extra stuff on your skin when you got naturally protection for your skin out there, which is your melanin. Okay, we're gonna go on and get to Love and Marriage Huntsville, you guys. Trend at some point, bullying and intimidation. Yeah, that's exactly what that lady said. That Miss Joyce said that this man bullied her and intimidate her. When I get a chance, I'm gonna go visit her, y'all. I gotta call her first. I'm gonna go visit her because she's not far from me. Actually, she's about 7 minutes from where I live at. So I'm gonna call her first and ask her, can I come in for an interview? Miss Joy. Hey, Veronica Brown, what's up? That's Veronica Barnes, Linda Gowns. Oh, yeah, bits and pieces from here. You guys need to go look at this, and y'all need to really try to share this and support Anthony. Shout out to Anthony because he's trying to do what's right for the community. My problem is Carlo Kings. Why do you allow your Kingdom Ring production? These are your employees. They're using your platform to scam people. Why would you take a risk on losing your entire everything that you work for, Carlos? But anyway, this is Joy. What I was trying to explain to y'all with Joy is that that shows her. I always park in her parking lot when I want to film that Schultz construction. She is right at the Schultz parking lot. I mean Schultz construction. Anyway, I'm getting tired-tongued this morning.
So initially, how much money did you come out of? Well, did you hire him for?
Well, my initial budget was $180,000. That was trying to stay somewhere between 160 and 180. Mm-hmm. And then going through what we went through, it then started to go a little bit higher. So we were at 200,000.
Okay.
And then things just weren't adding up, and expenditures were being done without my approval, and that number crept up to 250,000 with an increased budget of total around 280,000, maybe a little bit less. And when we got to 250, I said,
there's no way I'm going to spend one more dime when you have left my office in the state in which you have left it, and nothing has really, truly, fully been completed. In addition to how he has treated me during that process. I didn't sign up to get abused emotionally in this process. And, that was the original budget. So, but it crept up, and, everything that I say, I have text messages, I have emails, I have witnesses that can corroborate what I'm saying and what has happened.
Okay. Can you tell them about the lights, about certain how he used your money to purchase other things?
Shout out to Anthony.
So he would, that total amount was not given to him all at once.
Mm-hmm.
It was given through stages, and he would submit pay invoices. And based on those invoices, he would state, this is what I'm using this money for. So this is, so we can pay it, have it done. Mm-hmm. I would give him, or he would get a check from the company, and to go ahead and do those items that were itemized on the pay invoice. Mm-hmm. When those items weren't done, or the subs that were on those invoices weren't paid, there started to be questions. People stopped showing up for work, and the subs would say they were waiting on Marsau to pay them. They were waiting on materials that they have asked Marsau for many, many times, and they were still waiting. He had not given them any information.
That's a shame.
And
low down.
I had designed some lighting for the office, and we were getting it from a distributor in China because it was just cheaper. Mm-hmm. And on those invoices, they would state for lighting to purchase, etc. So what he ended up doing was putting deposits down on these items and not fully paying for them. So as he's asking for more money, I'm like, where are the lights that you promised us months ago? And he would say, I don't know. They keep telling me they're almost done. So then I personally reached out to some of these vendors myself. Mm-hmm. And said, hey, I'm checking on the status of the lighting. She shared with me where they were in that process of being made, production. And as of Wednesday, March 8th, I contacted them and I said, any update on the chandeliers? She said, hey, Joy, the chandelier production will be finished the day after tomorrow, and we'll send you pictures to see first before we send it out. I said, wonderful, I'm so excited. And it kind of proof of that, I can't see the cat, there it is, of that encounter.
Oh, wow.
And after I said a couple days later, I said, how is the butterfly chandelier going? She said, good evening, Joy. As the shipping I have discussed with Marsau, he will tell you about all the shipping details. I then responded, he's my contractor, and we are not working with him anymore for misuse of my money. We don't speak anymore. He has not been to the job site in months.
Wow.
I don't want anything to go through him anymore. Marsau hasn't spoken to me in over 2 months, which is why I have to follow up on things myself. Can you please share with me the shipping details?
Y'all see the pattern? if y'all heard what the barber said, that they just quit communicating with him. He rolled past there every day, 4 times a day, past Black Lounge. They just stopped communicating. That is what he do. He'll stop communicating. Y'all have to go to Anthony to watch this, but I just want to show y'all some of the work left unfolded. She also said that it was carpet, that he pulled up all the carpet. He never did pay for that. So, and there was something else that he put in her name that she gave him the money for, but he bought something, put it in her name, so now she gets the bill for it. Yes. And it is contracted under scopes. Now this lady right by scope. Now this is the part that I want to show y'all. Where she's showing y'all how this man left her facility. You guys, I'm just going through bits and pieces. You have to go to Anthony to see this.
Name?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so guess who's getting a bill for $6,000?
Oh yeah, this is it. Okay, this is where I go back. This is it.
This is the reception area to my lobby. So we ordered carpet for our space up here, which, mind you, the carpet, he ripped up carpet here and upstairs in our physician offices and went to the flooring store to, go through everything with the person there.
Mm-hmm.
Guess whose name he put the order in?
He put in his own name?
No.
Oh, he put that in your name?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so guess who's getting the bill?
In his house.
For $6,000.
Thank you, Renata Elliott, for the super chat.
So
he
let me know.
So he got the carpet, y'all. He bought the carpet, but didn't give it to this lady. Yeah, they remodeling their house just where the carpet probably went to, allegedly.
Say,
Renata
I don't know the exact amount off the top of my head, but I'm owed money. I owe someone for carpet that was part of his scope of practice. So this is the sign here. I don't know if you can see it right here.
Mm-hmm.
That the electricians were supposed to put on this wall. Marsau left it sitting here on this counter for probably a month and a half, waiting for them, collecting dust to come. And you can see I still have no sign on my wall.
Okay, let me speed it up. I speed it up. I can't take all of his stuff, so I just took.
Can you see okay?
Mm-hmm. Everything's good.
This is product that Marsau's team left. And they painted the door, not even with paint. They just did kind of like a coat. It's like literally peeled off. This is the wall that we, there's another room that doesn't have, well, all the exam rooms don't have trim. Another one. And this is the waiting area. The wall that is supposed to be all antique glass mirrored.
Ooh, Lord, he got over. Ooh, I bet that was expensive.
He put deposits down on and never paid. You can see there's some kind of opening, a grate for, I guess, maybe a vent.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it there too. Which way am I going? Right there.
Mm-hmm.
She had a good
He
vision.
actually said something about, oh, I'm going to film in your spot. And we were like, no, you're not. No, you're not. The audacity to think that you just have the privilege to decide you're going to shoot in somebody else's business without my.
I told you, Kingdom Ring, they using these people. He used Kingdom Ring. He used Love and Marriage Hospital to con these people out of money to scam them. You heard what this lady said. You heard what she said. Carlos King, Kingdom Ring, Love and Marriage Huntsville. These people use your platform to scam the community. I wish y'all had to go to Anthony to see this. Y'all, I can't get the rest of this. This is his stuff, y'all. Go over there and watch it. But let's just finish watching. Say what this is part I want to hold Carlos King responsible because he still got these people on his payroll. His production still got these people calling out to the community. Y'all heard what they said. It's about the community. It's about the community. Call it out to the community to scam the community on the Kingdom Ring. So Carlos needs to be responsible too because he keeps them on his platform. He even got this man traveling to Detroit. Sure do. You're going to Detroit. Kingdom Ring, Carlos King, y'all. They need to. This is a shame. I need y'all to talk back to me. Y'all don't stay quiet on this. I want to hear what y'all got to say. Let me play this again about the Kingdom Ring involvement. This is Kingdom Ring involvement. This is your employee. This is what I say. He even told that barber that he provide a platform. He's talking about he providing platforms such as Love and Marriage Huntsville, the Kingdom Ring production, and he tell these people that they thinking that their business gonna be booming because people gonna see it on TV, and he say that to scam them. And then Carlos, you see this, Carlos, but yet you still got them on your as an employee. They need to be fired, you guys. And let me tell y'all something. If I was this lady, I would bring Carlos King and his company in on this too, because these are his employees. He know what's going on. He knew they were like this. He brought it up during the reunion that another corporation, Zen Garden, was suing them. He knew that they were like this, yet he keeps them on his team.
He actually said something.
One more thing, the man left all the ceiling stuff hanging all out of the ceiling, light fixture hanging out of the ceiling, dust everywhere, all on the stairs. He left this woman in a ramshack.
Out. Oh, I'm gonna film in your spot, and we were like, no, you're not. No, you're not. The audacity to think that you just have the privilege to decide you're going to shoot in somebody else's business without my authority. Quite presumptuous. So no.
Thank you, Ian, for life.
And this is where that beautiful chandelier that we ordered, or one of them, was going to hang down from the ceiling, like 15 feet down.
That she don't have.
Oh, wow.
Okay, y'all, that's all I could take. Y'all have to go to Anthony to see that. But let me see. Y'all should see them stairs. These people are nasty. She said outside. Oh, okay, you guys. So Cena, she say the name on that she say the name on the show. So yeah, they got a big old sign out here, y'all, saying shows. Now this is where she's at, right in the same parking lot as shows. Yeah, they do it. The office is attached to this parking lot. Yeah. Hey y'all, Gino gone. Gino is gone, y'all. This is shows out here, but Yes, I'm not on
Y'all
that
see that
property.
trailer?
I'm
That's
not on
where
that
Gino
property.
was living at, him and that lady in that trailer.
They got shows up here, but what they doing, I don't know. They got some kind of construction going on out here.
Yeah, that's where Gino was living in, that little bitty little trailer right there, y'all. He gone. He's no longer part of his staff.
Yeah, let me get over here. I want to see what's up here.
Now I'm getting out the
This is
parking
Black
lot. I am
Titanic.
in. This is where I parked at her office. This is her office right here. This is her office space. That lot
Not.
that y'all see.
Yeah, they laying the foundation out here, yeah.
Yeah, that's Miss
They
Joy
got some
parking
kind of
lot.
work going on out here. But I don't know who's the company. Let's see.
So show's name not up there nowhere. I don't know. I don't know if they paying these people to just advertise their flag or what, because you
Yeah,
can't
they
do
out here
that, y'all.
working, but this is not marsau now.
See, that's her parking lot. Miss Joy, that's where her business is in. That parking lot right there.
All right, this is Black Titanic. I'm out here looking at this. Somebody in there.
Yeah, that's Miss Joy. Look at them steps, y'all. Dust farm. Look at this is stuff how he left her. This how he left her all stuff. She had to close that section down, y'all. And then she got so much dust. She said every day they sweeping up dust, debris and stuff. And her 75-year-old dad, her 75, okay, I think that's the end of it. Her 75-year-old dad, he left a lot of stuff outside. Gravel bags, just left the junkie outside. You know, I guess the city was on her. So her 75-year-old dad had to remove that stuff. And I could have told her that because every neighborhood they go in, that's how they leave it outside. Y'all remember on that report, they were fined for being filth, stuff all outside, stinking and nasty stuff all outside. They were fined for it. I forgot what you call it. The city had to fine them for filth outside, y'all, not inside, but outside. The city had to, and I don't know who kept complaining, but it was at more everywhere they go, they be fined for filth outside. And then I told y'all over there, the neighbor said, y'all know Shay. Shay was raised up in that neighborhood. I think she stayed like 2 or 3 doors down from my soul now. And that's how they had the outside over there. It was so bad to rats and said roaches was all in the trees and stuff. Them people nasty. And then and y'all saw how he left that lady office. That's how they house be looking. Anyway, y'all come on up and talk to me. Don't have me up here talking by myself. We're gonna talk about I'm finna put the link out here. Y'all come talk to me. What y'all think about this? I know y'all got something to say. This is awful. And if y'all got any platform, y'all need to go there, Anthony, and share that page so it can more of us get it out. We need to get this out. Okay, I got the link out, y'all. I got the link out. Let me play this for y'all. I just taped this when she said he bullied her. Y'all know how he talked to women. Listen at this, y'all. Wait a minute.
I keep seeing this pattern with him. And, I'm sick of people being taken advantage of, abused, misused. He has a PhD in narcissism. And when I approached him, I got upset that I kept asking him to put on doorknobs. We need our bathroom. My employees shoulder because I approached him and I was getting upset. Like I can handle you to a certain point, but at some point, when you are not doing what you are having contracted to do, I'm going to get upset. So, I hate to see other people that have been victims of him, and it has to stop. He gets away with this because not enough people challenge him. He bullies his way through people. He tries to intimidate them. And I have on video, which I can absolutely send you.
Bullied that woman. He bullied that woman. You know how he talked to women? He did that to that woman when a woman tried to approach him about it. He called her bipolar. She said he was so abusive to her, y'all. Y'all saw he went abusive to them two guys in his face. He was talking around in circles, but he wasn't calling them names like he did that woman. Yes. Let's see what you're saying. Thanks for the super sticker, N for life. She needs to contact her attorney general. Also contact her representative of Alabama. She's a veteran. Contact her veteran legal service. I'm gonna write all this stuff down. I got her email, y'all. Y'all can email her. I wrote the email down off of Anthony. Because sometimes when you caught up in it, you just be dumbfounded. It's easy for us to say, but when you really caught up in that stuff, you just go, what I want to say, just go numb. It just drains you emotionally. Okay, she can call her veteran legal services. I'm writing this down, y'all, and a representative. I'm going to email this to her. Y'all go to his link. Y'all go over there. I got to go over there and get that address so I can go up there and see if I can see her. And then I'm going to email her, see if she'll interview with me. And perhaps maybe we can do the interview from her office or she'll come on my show. But I wish she would give me an interview. I really want y'all to talk to her. Okay, he said, and I got the link out. Are y'all coming up with my Cecina? She usually come up. Sexy Mama at 60 said that material was sent to the house they remodeling. And y'all know he act like they own crack or something. This allegedly, y'all. They want to accuse Kiki of being Kiki said she said something that I was always suspecting. No, you need to be tested for drugs. She said that he need to be tested for drugs because something going on. That money go out their hands like that. They don't have no nice furniture. They have nothing nice. They got them cars that they drive. Even their clothes are cheap. They have, most women, they gonna have money. They gonna take pride in their house, pride in their furniture. That's what most women do. What she say? Somebody say, current event shout said, what is a dermatologist's name? I need a black dermatologist. Her first name is Joy, y'all. All that on Anthony's Logan's channel. She introduced herself. She tells the name of where she's located at. And I did not know that. That's why I be parking in her parking lot when I go up there and be spying on scopes. But yeah, that's when she told me where she was at. And I'm like, wow, that's the parking lot I always park at, in her parking lot. But I do know she's on Madison Boulevard. That's all I know. I know how to get there, but I don't know her address. I know where the place is at. But I'll find this stuff out. But y'all want to find it out right now, you got to go to Anthony's and look at it. It's on there. Everything y'all asking me is over there at Anthony's. Okay, come on up. I'm so glad somebody coming up because I don't like to be up here by myself. Come on, Patricia Ellis Roberts.
Hello, Miss Montana.
Come
How are
on,
you?
young lady. Hey, beautiful.
I have a couple of questions that I wanted you to answer. Why have these people have not reported marshaled them to the BBB or put them on blast on TV?
Patricia, I do know a lot of that. I know a lot of that is being ashamed. And I'm so glad that I know Joy has come forth now. Well, she said the reason she didn't come forth, she was so embarrassed. And a lot of those people, when they victimize you, they know the embarrassment. That's what they be counting on, that you're not gonna come forth because of the embarrassment. But she done came forth now, and hopefully she's doing other things. I know she is shopping around for lawyers, so and now she got to do is take she can take these tapes right here down there to the law, and they will do something to my son.
Yeah, she definitely needs to do something. And all of that is being used by him. The only way to stop him is that they're gonna have to put him on blast, put him on TV, get in front of black and protest and show people what he's doing. Because as long as they stay silent, they're gonna continue to use people. That's why Mel didn't want to work with them because she already know how they operate.
Yeah, she found out. I always believed in Mel. I didn't know what it was, but when she pulled out, I said she knows something about them that she do not want her brand attached to them. And then it started coming out. Mel kind of alluded to that, because I remember when they were having standing up on that ground, and they asked her why she pulled out, and she said, "You guys are doing some unethical stuff." If I can remember, I think she said something like that, some unethical things. She wouldn't say what it was, but Miss Van pulled out too. Miss Van done found out how they were. Now,
Yeah.
y'all know I used to wonder how they could be so cold hearted and mail after mail and did all that for them, the Scots. Now, as stuff come out, I can really see their personality, who they are. They some cold hearted people. They think they gangsters. That's what they are. They some street thugs is what they are.
Yes.
It's Miss BT, can you find out who's next door to Miss Joy, where the Scots got the supposed to be $7 million deal? Ask him, did he do his homework? Do they know what they are fixing to be dealing with? No, next door right there is where I just showed y'all. That is where they're building. When she said next door, she talking about where they building that hotel at. And let me explain to y'all where that 7 million come from, because they're deceitful. The city gave several entrepreneurs approved $7 million. It's had to be split. They don't get the whole $7 million. This was in 2019. So the grocery store, the people that came up, got some of the money. The grocery store been built. That grocery store was finished about in 2020, and some restaurants. All of them been built up and running except for shows. Right there, what you see. So that's what Martell talking about. No, I mean Marceau talk about. He just said over and over and over, tell people about that his $17 million. And then what goes on too is that they got a delay on shows. You wonder why shows hadn't built that motel? It's a delay
Yeah.
there. It's something going on with them. I believe they got it in court, because when I dig real deep, they got somebody else as the contract. It's in somebody else's name. Somebody else laid out the footwork to build the hotel, right? So, but my soul name was Dave Shope's name was on that list as one of the ones to get part of that money, but they not produced nothing. So they don't have that $17 million. I got that paperwork. I gotta find it and pull it up so I can explain a little bit better. But that's what he talking about, that $17 million. And so what they do, since I've been keeping up with it, every year they say they got $17 million. When it was approved in 2019 for several future entrepreneurs. And what they do, they'll give it to some kind of newspaper, whoever reprint that stuff, don't go back and check. Every year they say they just got the contract. But that $17 million don't go to them. As a matter of fact, they probably gonna get sued again because they got delay on them. When you look up scopes and what's going on with that Fairfield motel, they got delayed on it. That's all they got. Yeah, that's what that is about that $17 million, y'all. And then they so deceitful. I'm wondering, why would you say that? You know, there was $17 million put up from the city, but it was for like 4 or 5 of y'all to split. Okay, Miss Roberts, Miss Alice Roberts. I saw you over there on Carton channel. Patricia, Miss Patricia, she gone? Is she muted? Patricia Ellis Robbins. I guess she come back. I can't. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Tammy Jones says, I would love to write a letter to whoever they are building for and send all the info to the companies. They will get away with stealing my money. Honey, I tried that. Like I said, when I looked it up, they don't have them listed. And then even among the $17 million, they have that paperwork that say this, where they divide the $17 million. They have Scope's name over there where owner, they got unknown. So I don't know how they're claiming that money if they got everybody else, all the rest of the owners that's claiming part of this money is on there. But when you get the Scopes, it's Schultz, they got the business on there, but the owner, they put unknown on there. So Schultz pulling y'all leg about this $17 million. Patricia, I can't hear you. Patricia.
Hello?
Oh, you back
Hello?
now. Okay, you back now. I can hear you. First, I couldn't hear you.
My connection is bad, so it's going in and out. But that's basically what I needed to find out. Have anyone reported them to the Better Business Bureau and find out why is this continuing to be going on?
Yeah, they certainly need to be reported to the Better Business Bureau. And hopefully, since they're getting out and started to talk about it and people giving them advice, they can do it. But they because whoever, Stormy is basically the same too, where she getting all these people money. But she got 289 complaints at the Better Business Bureau. So yeah, they need to do like they do in Stormy. They reporting Stormy. All these people using it, and then what get me is that they're using Love and Marriage Huntsville as a way to get their victims. Even Stormy sent up there, got her products all on TV and knowing that her license is revoked. She don't have no license to do that. But she on Love and Marriage Huntsville promoting her product, allegedly. Okay, let's see what this one say. You want to say anything else, Miss Patricia? Okay. What's the Cena went to? She gone? Whatever happened to Buzz and this doctor? They need to take action first. And maybe people will come out and support them. They have to do the footwork first. Yeah, May May. They're doing it, May May. Yeah, that's what they're doing now, May May. Yeah, they're doing it. Okay. This one say they need the local news investigator reporter. 250K, 20K scam falls into RICO charge. Miss Joy is a U.S. veteran. and serve her country and was scammed by a local TV personality. Not only that, abused by him too. He was very abusive to this woman. Marsau was abusive to this woman. All projects, Miss Tammy Jones said, all projects have to get a permit through the city of Huntsville. Just check with them and call your state attorney. Oh boy. Facts, Miss Ann for Life was saying. So anybody else want to come up? You guys are not coming up. I'm gonna close. I was hoping we had more people want to come up and talk about this. This is something when you have your own people praying on you in the community. You guys just praying on this lady. Lisa T, just speaking to me. Yeah, and they have always been a con. Yeah, and yet y'all notice that Wanda is quiet. Wanda used to got a big old mouth. Thank you, trending at some point. I don't know what's her name. Keep going out. I'm gonna take her out. I can't hear her. Maybe she can. Okay, trending at certain point. Come on up.
Hey, can you hear me? Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. I saw the comments, and I think this one is one of those ones that even no matter what, it is really good to go watch the full video for anyone that hasn't seen it, because a lot of female veterans came up and they gave her local resources and addresses and names of who to contact. She also stated that she was just scared at first. Anthony
Yeah.
was kind of her first public, I'm coming out and I'm going to tell my story now. So she seemed really excited. She was ready to give him a lot of evidence. She was talking about the news. I think she's going to do it now, but she was
Yeah.
just saying she just didn't want to bring negative, anything negative to the doctors that work there and to her own business name. Even though she didn't do anything wrong, she was just scared about that. So yeah, she's taking action, and the lawyer part, they gave her some resources where she may get some free legal advice and legal help, but at first she only knew about good attorneys that cost like $350 an hour, and she said she had to focus on paying her staff what she could first, keeping up her rent, which is $14,000 a month. So that's where a lot of the hesitation and delay came from, but she's definitely getting the ball rolling now.
Yeah, a victim is a victim. I think I was saying it yesterday because I was a victim of sexual abuse, and they was asking me what took me so long to come forth, but I was ashamed and I was scared.
Right,
So
the shame.
yeah, and you be afraid. So I understand her. A lot of people is not having mercy on her because this is what I would do. This is what I would have done. But everybody got a different personality.
Exactly.
Okay, Stephanie, welcome, Stephanie.
Oh, welcome. Hi.
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 I just kind of wanted to know, why is it that they're allowed to get away with so much corruption in your town?
Oh no, they don't get away with corruption in my town. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm still not used to all of this kind of it's just been like a quiet town for students and you come here like a college educated town. So now, you got Marsau and them, all these people not from here. Marsau and them from Detroit, Tisha from Boston. These people are not from here. And the only people from here is Martell. He's the only one. And I think I don't know where the Fletchers are from. But yeah, they're not able to get away with it. They're not able to get away with it. You just gotta keep your foot on their necks.
Right.
You gotta call and make sure that the law know about it. Make sure you follow through. That's with any case. You gotta follow through with it. And so hopefully, like she said, I'm glad you Trina, at some point, I'm glad you told the audience this. Now, since she's some of that fear, she was fearful, so she done came forth now, so she's going to do what she need to do. As far as Buzz and them, I don't know. I haven't heard what they're gonna do, but I'm sure they are going to do something too.
I still need to watch the barber's video. I haven't gotten to watch his yet. But I also will say the law takes time. So Marsau and them they're very good at fronting too. You got to remember these people act like nothing's happening while there's open lawsuits against them. So it's not
Right.
that they're not having to answer for anything, but they just keep playing this weird game of let me pretend like nothing's happening.
But
It sucks until everything comes down.
it seems like with the lawsuits being so, the one that's so a high dollar value, a newsroom, that's a good story piece to do a
Mhm.
background check on somebody, and nobody's interested in it. It just seems so suspicious. I mean, we had a man steal $10,000 from a organization, and they were on it like the next day, and he returned the money. So I'm just, it just,
And it's been kept quiet. You know, it took the bloggers to bring out this. Nobody didn't know about these lawsuits. I don't know who broke the lawsuit on the Zen Garden. I was breaking little stories
Right.
like the crimes they had did in the past, but it took the bloggers to bring it to forward about Zen Garden.
Mhm.
And y'all know when I went to court, I knew my son was in court. I thought it was gonna be Zen Garden. I was just so excited about hearing the story about Zen Garden. Get there, it was somebody else suing it. I was just on my feet. I guess there, and I'm sitting right next to the man well, he was trying to sue this man. It was another man. Y'all heard about it, right? Another man in the community that Marsau lost his house many years ago because he
Yes.
did not pay the taxes. So Marsau came in about when we were almost about to wrap up, and he came in late. And Mr. Smith was already on stand there, and they're getting ready to give Mr. Smith the house. Mr. Smith said that there was two owners before him. He was the third owner of that house. They just didn't want it because it was just too much work to be done. So he got it from the owner before. He didn't even get it from Marsau, but Marsau keep taking him back and forth the court and trying to get the house back. Marsau walked up in there like they supposed to know who he was. Had his piece of paper with him, told the judge. The judge said, "Where's your lawyer?" He's telling us, I don't need no lawyer. She said, "Well, okay, well, I already made my decision. That's Mr. Smith's house." And that's when he said, "Oh, no, 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 no. My brother, Maurice," when he said that, y'all, I bust out and laugh in court. And
Yeah.
the judge had to stop the court and say, "Who is that lady?" And Mr. Smith said, "She's a news reporter." I
Oh
said,
my gosh. Yes, show the respect. The news reporter, yes.
and she said I could stay there, and my son look over there at me. But she said, and then she said, "Well, I'm gonna give you 30 days to come back with your lawyer." And then we were talking about Maurice as a lawyer. I'm like, "Maurice, you gonna step in here with Maurice, Lord Jesus? This Maurice is what, credit repair? He ain't for no criminal lawyer." But um, anyway, so he gets up there and he kept on asking questions. She said, "I can't tell you nothing. You said you didn't need no lawyer." But I told you there was two lawyers sitting over there that could have represented you. Then he started talking to the lawyer. The lawyer told him, "I can't tell you nothing. I can't tell you nothing." But yeah, this man right here, he got so many lawsuits going. And do you remember Joy said that that lawyer that she tried to hire knew who Marceau was because
She
he
did.
would represent somebody.
She did say that, yes. And I'm hoping when she does finally go to the local news so the locals can hear about it more, I just hope that they do their due diligence because she said that he came by a recommendation from someone that she did, kind of see in a good light. So that's why she didn't do her research. But obviously that's not you don't know till you know sometimes, but with that kind of money, You still have to research them yourself. But that's how she even got tied up with Marsau. Somebody recommended him. And I also want to know who recommended him. I would love to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. They are criminals. Don't y'all tell me. Don't tell me that teacher don't know.
Right.
A lot of people talking about teacher don't know because teacher was sitting right there. Who was that? Miss Talkative sent me a cash app. Thank you, babe. And teacher was sitting right there with that barber. I pulled it up yesterday. Let me pull it up from my thing because it wouldn't play from his. Yeah, I pulled it up yesterday and I did something on it yesterday about that barber. That barber, they're very intelligent, two young boys. Yes, back taxes, you will lose your house. And I wonder why he targeted Mr. Smith because he was the third owner. Mr. Smith was a third owner, but I do know afterwards he told me where the house was at. I went out there with Shay. That's Shay where Shay live at. They still live out there. Shay still live out there. She been out there
Is
since.
Shay the one that was with you? Is that
Yeah,
Shay? Okay.
when Stormy was cussing me out.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
she stayed 3 doors down from my soul. Then they
Okay.
still in that same house. Her mama done died now. Her mama left the house to her. Yeah, they still in that same house. So she showed me the house. Oh man, the house was like brand new house. That's why my
Yeah.
soul. That's why my soul want that house back.
Yes. No work but wants the spoils, of course.
hmm I'm trying to see if this the one.
He is about homeless. That is true. Somebody said.
I don't see if this the one with the barber on it. Yeah, because she saw somebody had recommended all have going to court. Oh, that was yesterday. About the, oh, okay. I know where's it at. I just don't get. I don't get why. I think it's on. Okay. Over and over. They just. I don't guess they check. They just update the dates on it. Y'all come on back. Okay, I can't find it, y'all. Anyway, I was trying to find that barber so y'all can listen to the barber. But anyway, he didn't try to get smart with them like he did that woman. Coward
Right.
self.
I'm gonna watch that video and I'm gonna get all worked up over again. I'm gonna take my notes, but yes,
Wait a
I'm
minute.
glad.
Hold on. Greta Lee, she did. She did, Greta Lee.
Oh, that's
Okay,
good.
go on. She got two charges against her, 2 ones out on her. Okay, go on.
I was just gonna say I'm glad to see, everybody's talking about it because of course that's how to get more attention and it'll help her. I think she also was testing the waters because to see how people will react to her version of her truth is her truth. But like you said, victims they get the shame. That's why a lot of romance scam victims don't ever say anything, and the person just gets their
Mhm.
next victim because you're ashamed that
Mhm.
you let it happen to you, or not even let it, but it happened to you. So I'm just glad. I think she got so much positive reinforcement. I think
Mhm.
she's gonna put it out there more.
Well, I think Keenan Rain needs to be responsible because I feel like they should be brought up
Mm.
in that lawsuit too because that's what he using as a way to lure his victim in. Carlos know it, and he still got him as an employee to lure victims in there.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they do get named, and I hope it's coming. I can't wait to read it when it happens. Yes, but it's too much of this feigning ignorance. Like Carlos always likes to play. I didn't know what I didn't know. So this is in black and white. This is in color. This is audio, visual. Like it's done. Stop playing like you don't know.
And just to think, y'all, July the 31st this month, they got to go to court with Vanguard. Now, when I read that, they're going to, I don't know if they're going to be there or they're going to have Maurice there to represent
Oh
them.
my god.
That is called a discovery. And on the 31st when I read, they go there. Then you got to present each party got to present their evidence. So that's what they got to do. That's gonna be a good one, and it's open to the public too. So I don't know. So anyway, it says Tisha going to jail right along with Marsau. She doesn't have a defense because she's the majority owner. Yeah, and she taking parts in it. That barber, she's sitting right there with Marsau. They trying to run both of them trying to run a scam on them barbers. It's right. It's there where she's sitting there talking to the barbers. Yeah. She talking to him along with my soul, he couldn't spin it. He couldn't. He was trying to distract them to something else, but he couldn't. They kept going back to the contract. You cannot get around this contract. How are you gonna not? Tell me you ain't gonna do no more work till you get this video. Some video about some gossip.
Oh no.
Yeah, that video and it's the video he said, and it's the video he's saying with his girlfriend in there. You know, I don't know what done happened, but that video there must be something on there because he said that he ain't gonna release that video because it got her on there. The makeup artist, which is his girlfriend. Yeah.
Wow.
Shirley said, y'all see how Maso threatened the bug, saying that he will take every legal action to protect him and teach from the libel and slander. Yes, he sure did. Thanks for bringing that up, Shirley. You said you hadn't watched it. You need to watch it. He said he sure did threaten him. Told him he's gonna take some legal. He told me first, I'm gonna take some legal action.
If that's his truth, Marcel must not watch Judge Million and Judge Mathis. It can't be defamation and libel if it's your truth. Like that's
he calling it slander. Yeah, that's what he said libel and slander. He sure did, Shirley. Thank you. He sure did tell that barber that. And then, we'll bring it on then, because your ass gonna go to jail. Patricia Dixon said we need to stop supporting CK Bull. His production are poor anyway. His podcast as well. Our views count. Sure do. And y'all know that that's why I looked at Love and Marriage Detroit, and I just got to thinking I just can't support nothing he do. I mean, even if I'm doing Love and Marriage DC, if I do the other one, the Bells Collective, I'm still supporting Carlo King.
I get your point on that. I do. I get the chat point too.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what they saying. He really act like he don't like women. He act like he just don't like women at all. He protect those men, y'all. Say Shirley, Kiki La say Shirley, yes, and told the barber he had more money than him, but Monso stole his money. He sure did. I'm glad y'all, come on. He sure did. He talking about going to court, so he told him his pocket is deeper than the boy. He just took his money now and talked about all the money he got in his pocket. Oh my God! Thank you, Kiki La. Oh my God! He sure didn't say
that. He's a walking contradiction. He's a walking contradiction. That everything that come out that man's mouth, assume it's a lie before anything else.
Okay, let's see what Charmaine's. Y'all in the bushes, but at least y'all helping me out. Larceny. That's what what's her name? Husband did time for Stormy. Embezzlement, misappropriation of funds, bribery, extortion, intimidation, fraud, money wiring, amongst other things, are within RICO charges. I ain't never heard of no RICO charges, but that's what he need to be charged with. All of them. All of them. And y'all can't imagine Tisha being mad at she mad at Kiki. Kiki trying to defend her when it came to the situation about that makeup artist, and she mad at Kiki. know. She need to be mad at myself.
Tisha gonna direct her anger to anybody but the person responsible.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, yeah.
Tisha doesn't think things through in general, does she? I mean, I don't know. I'm seeing now. I know this is not really on the topic, but seeing her get to take the head of the Black Expo, I see how she doesn't think anything through in life. Of course, I've seen it in her relationship, and I can't wait till she and Marsau get held accountable, because I agree, she is not ignorant of these activities that are going on.
And if it weren't for production, they wouldn't have got through that.
They
Okay.
sure wouldn't.
I stopped watching last season, get all my info from you all, CCs. This is nice to be. Here's one right here. This is a good one about Tammy Jones. Where you go, Tammy? Tammy Jones, if it comes up.
That's a good point, Tammy. That's
Yeah.
where I am.
Keeping silent is a con man's weapon. My heart goes out to the people they have scammed. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't see what would these girls see in that man. I don't want no man next to me, titties bigger than mine.
Oh
Shit.
my gosh. that cowboy photo, I said, oh, I see it. I see it now. Because I don't know if I had really seen it before, but boy, I saw it in that cowboy photo.
He looked like that when he came to court. He had a girdle on, but they had that girdle, and the girdle stuck, so it had the titties popped way out like that. Yeah, he had a girdle on. Lady Leo says, Shirley, just think about it. How is Marsau going to pay the lawyer? All that money would go to the lawyer. That Zen countersuit is expensive. He would probably have to get another lawyer. You know, you stealing people money, they ain't gonna brag about it, about how your pocket's deeper than yours if he go to court. And another thing, Stormy like that too. Stormy be dancing with these people money.
Oh my
Stormy,
gosh.
now she Stormy be dancing. She done took hundreds and hundreds of people money up there
Yes.
dancing with money. They talk about your millionaire. Boy, I'm just saying they don't even care. I guess
Like I
because
said,
they done got away with it so long, so they don't care what damn
yes.
they do it in your face.
I said, somebody please DM me the day y'all see her animals getting repoed, because she cannot keep up with the stuff she got. She's just fronting right now. When y'all see them horses and goats leaving that property, somebody tell me.
Okay, Barbara Reed said RICO charges is when a group of folks committed crime. Carlos and his production company, Marsau and Tisha. Yeah. Mary Starling back then, she said she late. Well, you got to do the replay, Mary. Mary Starling says, hey, y'all, I'm late, but I'm here. Let me listen and catch you. Okay, we're just talking about the scam in Scott's. Charlene said, can you forward Anthony interview to a tip line at the local news station for investigative report? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that.
Oh.
Okay, you guys, I'm going to, let me see. She said, now I'm finna go close it up, y'all. Y'all know I didn't go.
Down so you can close out like Titanic. I'll drop down so you can close out.
Oh, wait a minute. It says, now I understand why one calls them ATM. That's a good one. One call them ATM. They stealing everybody's shit. That's right. Do y'all know? Did they say that's what old Egghead said? He tried to. Well, they gonna pull the whole ATM machine, or they gonna rob the ATM machine?
That's a good question. I assume they so silly they was gonna take the whole machine. That's what I thought.
I read that. I'm like, what they gonna pull it, get a chain, pull the ATM? It's hard to get in there. And you know, you gonna commit a crime, you want to get in there and get it and do it right quick. But how the hell was they gonna get in that ATM?
I don't know.
Pull it. Man, He commit a crime just the way he think. That's the way
Yes.
he think, y'all.
Yep.
I said I heard Patricia C said her production wrapped up after that cast trip. If true, that means Stormy Party would not be aired. She done scam the people again. She oh yeah. Another Bruce said she probably not gonna have that party. And then too, y'all send y'all money in and she can say she didn't get it. It's just crazy.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and you missed one, but In for Life 69 brought up that Stormy's trying to do that family vacation. And I have two theories. One, well, it's just another way to spend people money that is not hers. That's one of them. But two, I think she's trying to do a Portia's Family Values type thing, like where Portia got her little spinoff.
Like,
I
oh
think that's
yeah,
what she's
like a
doing.
spin-off, yeah. But she don't have that kind of personality what somebody want to look at. I mean,
But
you know,
she
the
thinks she does. That's why she do
yeah,
all them skits, dancing with the money and the Friday skits. And have you seen her music videos? Like she thinks she's the girl. Like she is trying to, that's why she's so jealous of Melody. I can't wait till I do a video on her about that.
they say Mary Brown said, "What funny these cooks get on these reality shows, and all their skeletons start falling out their closet, and then they got the nerve to say we content creator be lying on them, and we be looking at them, lying on them now."
Yeah, it's our fault.
Yeah, they funny, but it ain't funny to the people that it happened to. They just some stupid criminals to me.
It really is.
Charmaine A say to violate RICO, a person must engage in a pattern of racketeering activity connected to an enterprise. Wow, wow, y'all, these people something else. All right, y'all, I'm gonna say goodbye. How long I been on here? I don't
1
know.
minute 52, 1 hour 52 minutes.
I'm gonna go, y'all. I'm gonna get feed, bro. Get him his medicine.
Bye,
I don't.
Titanic.
Okay, y'all know. It's just it's rough taking care of somebody that's permanently ill. It's sometimes it get draining, y'all. All right, I'm gonna give everybody a shout out and then I'm gonna go. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all go over there and support Anthony now. Y'all go look at that. Y'all go look at it. Then y'all need to share it, right? Shirley said, okay, thanks. Toffee Maka. I know a lot of y'all. Thank y'all for being here. They probably was gonna blow the ATM machine up. Oh, Lord. Now that made the newspaper, y'all. That made the newspaper, and he was the laughing stock of the town. He was the laughing stock of the town when we heard about that. Yeah. Great lies. Trinity at some point. Thank you so much for being here, boo. I'll be in the bush visiting you too. Y'all make sure y'all go. Y'all know Trinity at some point is a content creator too. Y'all make sure y'all see her. Hey, Lady Leo. Lady Leo said, Marsau blew that job a long time ago. Charlie, can someone drop the lady link? You know what I did? Go to Anthony's. I don't have it, y'all. I should have had it. I'm sorry. I got this little clip from Anthony. Go to Anthony Lotus. She tell you her name. She tell you everything. Okay. Go to Anthony Lotus. Oh, Shirley. All right, let's see who else. Kiki La, in for life 69. I'd like to thank you so much for the super sticker or cash app. Lady Leo, Stephanie 614 said, what, it was a drug video? Really? Who is that at a drug video? Stormy, y'all? What's she doing? Smoking reefer? Okay, let's see what this one is. What were you with a drug video on TV? I mean on YouTube. That's stupid. Blue Paul, Lady Leo said Blue Paul Cameron. It seemed odd that Zingard would be calling him. That case has its own proof. Cece is not a lawyer. trust they have the best of lawyer. That's questionable at the best. Yeah, that's a corporation, y'all. So he ain't got no pockets for Zen Garden. Okay, Marceau Stalin was online getting smart, talking about Stormy and $100. He really think he was right. The arrogance of him, Marcy Stalin. Y'all know me and Stormy don't get along, but he really shouldn't have done that. That was so unorganized. I thought, who does that? That's unorganized. The day she over there setting up. You guys ain't handle your business better than that. And then they call her at the last minute. She was not part of the show, but when they actually found out that Melody wasn't coming, then they asked her girl to come help them out. She got to pay you $100 to help you out. All right, I think that I got y'all. Did I get everybody a shout out? I did. I think I got Blue Paul Campbell, Charmaine in for life, Mary Stalling, Deborah. Hey, Deborah said Tisha been pulling those strings. Deborah, Barbara Reed. Hey, Beverly Childs, I didn't know you was here. Hey, Patricia T. Hey, Patricia T. Gemini 1958. Thank you for interesting. Happy bruh is doing better. Yeah, he doing better. He in the kitchen right now, fixing him something to eat. Scared. Impotential was. Hey, good thing I went through my list. I didn't know you was here neither. Lady Leo. Tammy Jones. Hey. Charlie. Tisha is a bird. Yeah. Women's on there. Something wrong with all them women's on that show, except for Melody and Miss Fletcher. Something wrong with them. Yeah. Wasn't in love. Nice to be. Hey, that's a good way to. I started watching last season. Yeah, she get all her info. Barbara Reed. It's not slander when you can see the work not getting done. He threatened that lady. This man took all her money and then called her, what she say? He called her bipolar or something. Patricia Dixon, we need to stop supporting CK Bull. His production are poor anyway. Y'all read that. Mary Brown. Mary Brown, you got my best friend first and last name. One is not saying nothing, no way. But anyway, you guys, I'm finna call it a night. I don't know what happened to y'all, honey. I don't know what's going on over here. I'm finna end that broadcast. Y'all have a great day, okay? Bye, y'all. Bye.